What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy, Marlon. We are back at it again with another edition of the show. So, if this is your first time watching, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the land of PlayStation and Xbox. If that is something that intrigues you, then this is the place for you. Appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much for the support. Hit the like button for me. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. We do have some massive topics to go over and discuss on a Hype Friday. So I hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, we got to talk. We definitely got to talk. So we got one of our first topics today going over Microsoft getting rid of physical games. We also going to be talking about the FTC and their comments on the Xbox layoff and what they were trying to insinuate at first. We're also going to be talking about Horizon Forbidden West PC. We're also going to be talking about the next upcoming state of play. All right. I know a lot of people are patiently waiting for the next state of play from PlayStation. There's two updates I'm wanting to kind of give on top of everything that we already know about the state of play that's going to be happening here shortly. We're also going to be talking about Until Dawn. I mean, we did cover shouts to Bill Kuhn, which is from Deal Labs. He basically was talking about Until Dawn for PS5 and for PC. I know a lot of people are tired of the remakes, tired of the remasters and things of that nature, but this is seems like this is something that Sony is going to continue to do, and this is why I've always said to speak up, you know, because if you don't speak up, if you don't say anything, obviously stuff like this is going to continue to happen. But there's that. We definitely going to be talking about Until Dawn and what's going on there with the PlayStation Store. Also, we're going to talk about a new Dualsense PS5 controller. Big shout outs to our subscriber Jarvis for alerting me on that one. We're definitely going to be talking about that for those of you guys who generally care about that type of stuff when it comes to a new controller. So there's that and more right here on the show. So if you're just now coming in, what's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We do have some miscellaneous stuff to go over and discuss as well. I call them wild card news, wild news on the surface. And so we're definitely going to be talking about that as well. So appreciate you guys. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me, guys. All right, let me see if I can put this on the back end, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, let's see. Try to get this. All right, there we go. And oh boy, got my pen pad, got my pen. Oh boy, I'm ready. I hope you guys are ready. Ooh, so yesterday, man, a lot of people was in their feelings yesterday. A lot of people was mad, legitimately mad because of the layoff and everything that was actually going on yesterday. Lots of changes. We even had Pal World, I think Pal World community manager coming out and firing off at Microsoft for obviously what was actually taking place. Like I said, everybody have their own 2 cents on it. And at the end of the day, you know, with mergers or with acquisitions, there's always going to be layoffs and things of that nature. But I guess people was not really expecting, at least me, I was not really expecting there to be a layoff so soon. And so that kind of caught a lot of people off guard, like that quick. And then at the same time, it was highlighted that Microsoft is a $3 trillion company. Crazy. On the same day when all this chaos, all this massacre was going on. Yeah. And so that kind of scratched a little bit of heads for a lot of people, because they're like, wow, on the same day, all of a sudden now they're valued at $3 trillion. So I've said it before and I've said it again. I said, Microsoft, they can afford to play the long haul. They can afford to do whatever they want. They're not hurting. They're not a multi-million-dollar company. They're not a multi-billion-dollar company. So they can afford. But greed is a thing. Capitalism is a thing. And consolidation is a thing. And as long as those things are going to be in place or exist, then stuff like this is going to keep on happening. And this is why I say, you know what? When it comes to the gamers, we're always the one to benefit from mergers. Always. But when it comes to the industry, you see why. We say the same thing. It's bad for the industry because people get laid off, people get fired, and it's just horrible. It's just a horrible landscape. I mean, over the course of this month, we're pushing almost end of 2024 at this point. And my God, we're already at 5,600 layoffs. 5,600 layoffs within the course of this industry. 5,600. That's halfway through the entire layoffs that we had last year. And it's only going to get worse, right? Economy, inflation. We already know all this already. But it just sucks that I've seen people, honestly, like people who I thought wasn't following me on Twitter was following me on Twitter and I didn't know. And I was looking through some stuff, and it's like my heart just goes out because I'm like, man, I met this developer years ago at E3. A lot of these people, work at Activision, or they work, Blizzard, or whatever the case may be. And I was like, man, I remember this person. I remember that person. Oh, no, we're looking for a job right now. If you know anybody, blah, 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 I'm looking for a job. I'm out of job. I've seen people saying their passports is about to be up, and, they're trying to look for work, and it sucks. It sucks. And I'm just like, me per se, I have a conscience. And yes, when it comes to Game Pass, because that's all some people care about, right? When it comes to Game Pass and things of that nature, hey, all people care about is the games. They don't care about anything else. All they care about is the games. It's just one thing after the other. The stuff with the physical games, which we saw this coming a mile away. We were just waiting for this to happen. And I guess that there's not a lot of people that really cares for physical media like that, which is fine. I care about physical media. I want physical media. I saw the writing on the wall, man. Ubisoft coming out, pretty much saying, hey, in order for subscription services to grow, well, people need to stop owning their games. Like, I'm not going to stop owning my games, bro. Regardless if it's all digital or not digital. Hey, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to buy older systems. Like, yeah, I know for my job and for my work, I have to buy the latest and greatest tech in order to keep my channel going. But I'm a physical gamer. I like to collect my games. Like, the only reason why I'm okay with digital is if, I don't feel like going to the store for whatever reason because I have to work and it's going to tamper with my timing. And it's just a convenience. Digital gaming, buying games digitally is a convenience. That's all it is. It's a luxury. And some people don't like clutter. Some people don't like physical games. I'll get to that super chat in a second. Thank you so much for supporting our show and supporting our Hype Friday. I appreciate you. And some people don't like physical games, and that's fine. And the numbers show that more and more people care about digital games and digital, media is the top selling, top performing stuff that there is, when it comes to the PlayStation Store, when it comes to the Xbox Store, when it comes to Nintendo. People buy more digital games than physical. And then we're seeing everything crumbling around us. We're seeing Best Buy pulling out. We're seeing Walmart pulling out. So I knew this was coming. And this is a way for these companies to use these digital consoles as a measuring stick, AKA the Series S, right? When they introduced the Series S and everything, I said, okay. And you see that selling like crazy. Obviously the price of the console, it's an entry-level next generation console. So yes, out the gate, it's reasonable, right? And it's a way for people to get their selves through the gate with that particular console. And the fact that it's all digital, it's a Game Pass machine. So whether you're a Game Pass person or you're just a digital person, like that console fits your needs. The Series X, on the other hand, is for people like me, old school gamers like me, or physical gamers like me that wants their games on physical disc. You have that option. I love options. Okay. The Series X gives you the physical media functionality, and it does give you the digital functionality. And so Sony does the same thing. Sony have the digital PS5 OG, and they have the PS5 Slim, and it's going to be the same thing moving forward, right? I won't be surprised if there's a physical PS5 Pro and a digital PS5 Pro, but I think eventually, once we probably get to the PlayStation 6, I'll be surprised if Sony, have a physical disc drive. I'll be surprised. I mean, obviously a lot of people are going to be mad if Sony just comes out with an all digital console, but hey man, it's the way of the future. As much as I'm upset about it, I'm old school. So I can't help my feelings on things. I'm old school. I like to think about the past, on how good the past was and the games that I used to play, PS1, PS2, PS3. But I have to realize that, man, this is the way of the future. I can say I don't want it, or I don't like it, or I might feel some type of way about it, but it is what it is, So same thing with these mergers. I can sit here and I can say, man, you know what? This is going to hurt the industry. This is going to be bad for the industry. But when it comes to us gamers, we get the benefits because, when it comes to these subscription services, you do get the benefit of having these games for what? As long as you have the subscription for free, as long as you have the subscription, you don't have to pay a penny more, right? And people love that convenience with subscription services. Am I saying that subscription services are going to take over the industry in the future? It may or may not happen. It may fail, but it's crazy, man, because all of this is just crashing and burning right in front of our faces. This merger, yes, at first I was against it. I was like, man, you know what? I don't want this to happen, because then that's taking away games from Nintendo. It's taking away games from Sony. Sony really showed their true colors. Oh, they only care about Call of Duty, right? And then on the other hand, I say, you know what, man, Activision just need to stay where they're at. They don't need to be acquired. And then everybody was coming after me. Oh, you this. Oh, you just being a hater, and you just this. And obviously the internet, as usual, always have something to say. And so I said, I do have Game Pass. And hey, at least I'll get some benefit out of it, right? I don't have to buy Call of Duty every year for $70, right? Because I have to review it on the channel. And thank God, we have built a relationship with Activision to where we don't have to buy Call of Duty. They send us the game for review every year. Thank God on that. But at the same time, there are other Activision games that I do care about. But at the same time, at the back of my head, I'm like, the quality of these games. How are the quality of the games are going to be with all these layoffs, and knowing how Microsoft is and the problems that they've been having for years, focusing on quality, something that we talk about on this channel. some of you guys are going to be pleased to know what's actually going on with the next Call of Duty. And I foresaw this happening. I knew this was going to happen. I said, watch and see what's going to happen, right? They're gonna acquire Activision. They're pushing through to get Activision. Once Activision goes through, they're gonna lay off all these freaking people. People were thinking, oh man, Microsoft. Remember all of this. During the FTC battle, we were all sitting here saying, I don't know. I just have a bad feeling about this. And part of me is like, I want this deal to be blocked because I just knew this was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna be chaos. And a lot of people are just going to be left out of work, and it's just going to delay games and hurt our freaking industry. But it is what it is. The damage is already done. And all that we can hope for and pray for now at this moment is if Microsoft really follow through with what they say they're going to do. I'm worried about the future of COD. I really am. Now that it's in the hands of Microsoft, I am worried because Microsoft has always have a quality control issue. They always have a management issue, right? And I just feel like a lot of games that they do crank out and pump out, the quality is just not great, right? And it's not on par with the competition. If you look at what Nintendo does with their games, with their IPs, and you look at what Sony does with their first-party IPs, it's just like, wow. If Sony and Nintendo can take the time to fine tune everything and make everything look top tier. Am I saying that every single thing on Xbox is not quality? No, I'll be lying if I say that. That's one thing with me. I keep the same energy across the board. I don't have time for the BS and the meandering around. I just keep it $150. You like it, you don't like it. It is what it is. But I'm just telling y'all up front, that's been a concern of mine. And, some people still say Xbox don't have any games, or maybe they might say, oh yeah, Xbox don't have any games that intrigues me or that I care about. And so I don't know. I don't know what the future of Activision is going to be. Now that they have all these layoffs, because Phil is saying, you know what? This is part of our structural plan. This is part of our structural plan. We have 22,000 employees and we got rid of 1,900. And it's just, I don't know, man. I really hope, the damage is already done. My heart goes out and I hope that these people, these developers out there, they're human beings just like us. I just don't like when people act like they don't care. Because you have to care, because it's the industry that we love and that we grew up on. And these people make the games and the experiences that we love and care about. So you do have to care. These, multimillionaire like Phil Spencer, this man has a retirement. This man is better than me. He's better than a lot of you guys financially. He don't care about us. His job is to move numbers around and give you some PR nonsense in your ears and tell you this and tell you that. Those guys are good. They get on their little private jets and sip champagne and do whatever they want to do while we are here busting our chops, trying to make ends meet. Like, that's the reality, bro. So I don't sit here. There's no benefit in me defending these companies. Like, if you're doing something good and you're doing a pro-consumer thing, oh, wonderful. I'm going to give you your flowers. If you're doing bullcrap, then I'm going to dig in. You guys know how I get down, and I don't care. You see what I'm saying? Because the reality is I'm spending my money. You ain't giving me nothing for free. And even if you're giving me something for free, I'm still going to have something to say, right? And so Matt Booty yesterday, oh yeah, this is going to make our games more ambitious. Oh, really? Well, why can't you I seen so many tweets yesterday coming out about people saying, Microsoft have all this money. Well, why lay off all these people and then sit there and say, oh, this is going to help our games to be better. This laying off 2,000 people is going to make our games better and make our games more ambitious. But you're outsourcing stuff. I don't understand. Cheap, penny pinching. Once again, consolidation, capitalism, just cheap. And it's like the richer these companies get, the more they penny pinch. And this is something we talk about. So I don't know why a lot of people were so defensive yesterday. And I was under so much pressure because I was getting stuff sent to me from all different angles. This is how the show operates. This is how I'm able to do these shows. Like, I don't even know how I do these shows without having high blood pressure. Literally, don't know how, because man, I'm getting hit from all different angles, like emails coming in. Okay, I'm checking this. Okay, I'm getting sent this. Oh, check this out. This is how I was able to keep in the loop of things on what was going on. Yes, it was chaotic yesterday. So I couldn't even think yesterday because I was like, oh my God. Okay, so-and-so sending this. Oh, Jez saying this. Wario saying this. Daniel Ahmad saying this. I mean, everybody just sending stuff. So I'm like, okay, let me take a look at what's going on. Keep you guys into the loop. It was chaotic. Yesterday was by far the worst day out of 2024. Like, honestly, that will go down as one of the worst freaking days because so many people lost their jobs. And it we might not see the blowback on it now. Oh, some people are like, oh yeah, the game that got canceled, the survival game that got canceled. Oh yeah, that game was in development for 6 years, apparently. And it was a studio thing. It was a studio issue. Like, they were all over the place with the game, apparently. And so I guess they had to cancel it, right? But that's besides the point. The point is, it's like people want to see results. I want to see results. Results are going to take time. Everybody knows that. But at the end of the day, it's like, when is enough enough? When do you when you draw the line and not cross it? When do you say enough is enough? Like, can we just stop buying and let's just focus on what we have? Because I just look at it as being greedy. That's just what I look at it as. Just, it's what you have is just never enough. And so you need to acquire more. And what you do have is enough. But you just want more and want more and want more and want more. And there's nothing wrong with wanting more. But when you do have something and you're not really nurturing what you have and making the best use case of what you have, that becomes an issue. Who's next after they buy Activision? Like, after seeing the damages that are being done with this merger, what's next? Who's next? What publisher is next? I can't get behind this. I can't get behind this. Like, yes, we, the gamers, are going to benefit from this when it comes to Game Pass, when it comes to overall value, but I can't get behind this anymore. Like, this is bad. And it's going to get to the point where it's like, okay, well, now we got a problem. Now we have a massive freaking problem, right? How much more acquisitions is it going to take for Microsoft to say, okay, we're good. Let's focus on the studios that we have. Let's manage the studios that we have, and let's crank out the best experience that we possibly can. Not just for PC gamers, not just for cloud, not just for mobile, but console gamers as well. Right? That's where I'm at right now, because it's just like Microsoft has so much power, and they're a $3 trillion company, right? So they're not hurting in any way. They're not hurting. They're not. So my message to Microsoft is, I can get behind Microsoft vision, like I've originally said. I can get behind that. Yes, I do believe exclusives shouldn't exist and shouldn't matter at the end of the day. I feel like exclusivity and exclusives should go away. And I feel like everybody should be able to play games, all walks of life. I feel like everybody should. Everybody should be playing games, right? You shouldn't have to buy a console just to play said game, right? But that's the way of the industry. That's what we grew up on. We grew up on exclusive games and consoles and things of that nature, right? So I can get behind Microsoft vision. We see Sony getting behind Microsoft vision as well. They're doing the same thing that they criticize Microsoft for. Sony is doing the same thing that they criticize Microsoft for, right? And they're following suit. You know, They copied the whole Game Pass situation. You know, they want to have a Game Pass like service without doing day and date. So did Sony have to revamp PlayStation Plus and come up with premium and plus and all this extra or whatever the heck they want to call it and try to restructure stuff? No, they could have kept PlayStation Plus the way it is, right? They could have kept that the way it is, but nah, they wanted to copy that and copy the mindset of that, right? And then at the same time, now they following Microsoft footprint when it comes to the games, right? How they put out the games out there, you know, hell, it's going to be on PC. It's going to be on mobile. It's going to be on cloud. A lot of people are shocked about this stuff. I'm not shocked because I knew Sony was going to have to follow suit with what Microsoft is doing because people are not buying the friggin' games. People are not buying the games as much as what Nintendo is doing. You see what I'm saying? Nintendo have an insane attach rate. Yes, the attach rate on PS5 is higher than PS4, but people are still not buying the games like they're supposed to. These games are costing him $300 million, $200 million to freaking make, right? And at the same time, people are just not buying the games enough. Let me clarify. Enough. They're not buying the games enough like they're supposed to, right? You got almost 50 million PS5s or around 50 plus million PS5s. And, you know, PS5 exclusives are 10, 15, maybe 20 million, maybe if that. That's a problem. You see what I'm saying? So now you got to figure out a way to get more revenue on these games. How are you going to get more revenues on these games? You got to dish them out elsewhere. You got to put it on the mobile market is insane. Multi-billion-dollar market. That's why, you know, Microsoft was itching for Activision Blizzard King. Why you think Microsoft wanted Activision Blizzard King? It wasn't because of Xbox console owners or PC owners. Nah, bro, it's about mobile. It's about cloud. That's what it's really all about. That's where the money is. People laugh about Candy Crush, but Candy Crush makes more money than any other freaking game. Like literally, it makes so much freaking money. It's not even funny. And Microsoft owns that. So Microsoft have so much freaking power right now, right? In the cloud and in the mobile segment. Sony is sitting back and looking at that and be like, man, that could be us. Why keep ourselves just to the console when we can grow beyond the actual console? You feel what I'm saying? Those are some of the things that we have to look at as gamers and be like, oh, shoot. Well, I understand. Like y'all say, it's business, right? Oh, it's all business. It's business. It's business. You could say I'm a clown all you want. I don't care. I don't care. Don't care. You could say I'm a clown. You could call me an idiot. You could call me stupid, whatever. I don't come in with your clown emojis. I don't care. Call me stupid, whatever. I don't care, man. I'm not fixing to work myself up anymore about foolishness. Like if you're against what I do here, if you're against what I have to say, then that's fine. But you can call me an idiot, clown, whatever you want to call me. I don't care. But yeah, it's crazy. You know, people saying Microsoft lied. You know, it's funny. Like everybody was coming after me yesterday. It was funny because I had gotten some emails yesterday and from actual people in the industry and just telling me, man, people who I thought don't even watch the show. That's why I say you never know who watches. Man, just keep your head up and keep grinding. Don't worry about people. You know, I know it's hard. You're trying to respond to every comment and you're trying to, it's not easy. My line of work is not easy. It's not because you're dealing with the internet, you're dealing with people, but why should I even care? Like the ones who, that's why I tell people to super chat. That's why it ain't because of money, because I want to make money and this and that. I don't care about all that stuff. Like God has placed me here for a reason. He will make a way. Okay. Now, those of you who have something sensible to say, well, you super chat. Okay. Or those of you who have something sensible to say, then you tag me and say whatever you want to say. But all the nonsensical freaking comments will be ignored because I don't feel like I should worry or it's even worth my time. the silliness is not even worth my time, because I know me and I know how I can get, and it's not even worth it. So I appreciate those of you who reach out, and people who I thought probably in the industry would never. I'm like, so-and-so watches the show. I'm like, yeah, bro. So that's why I know how to conduct myself, and I try my best to be professional, because you never know who's watching, but it's all good. I don't have time. You say whatever you want. You defend Microsoft all you want. I don't care, because the writing is on the wall. So many missing pieces to this moving part that we call gaming, right? And you could say it's a cog in the wheel or a cog in the moving parts all you want. I don't care. You say whatever you want. Let me get to these super chats, and then we're going to get into the topics. I just have to give you all a quick intro. Let's see here. So Dale, thank you for the $1 supporting our show there. Aaron, wow, with the 30 supporting the show. Thank you for that $30. Oh yeah, next thing they go say, I made you give me $30. I made you donate $30. These people, man. Anyways, $30 from my man Aaron. Basically said, hey, my guy, what's good for today? He said, Marlon, at work as usual. Says, I just want to say I am so frustrated with Microsoft. They need to call out. Yeah, they need to be called out. Yeah, I know, man. I know. It says it's a shame how they are treating people. It's so hard to trust them. We need games. Yeah. Let me tell you something, man. Listen, I've been doing this for going on 20 years. And I've been to E3. I've been to pretty much most of the conventions. And I've seen the highs, I've seen the lows. Never you trust a corporation. Never you trust what an exec say. Because it's majority of the stuff that they do say, it's all PR talk. It's all lies, right? And, some people are gullible. They'll just believe anything. And, I'm not saying for you not to get hyped for the games. People think, oh, Marlon is over here hyping up Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones is trash. Well, Indiana Jones might be trash for you. Some people are saying Indiana Jones is terrible. Indiana Jones is not terrible for me. It looks good. That's what I'm saying. If I was a PlayStation fanboy, I would look at Indiana Jones and say, oh, that's garbage. That's trash. I would look at Hellblade 2. Oh, that's garbage. That's trash, right? I keep it 100 with y'all, right? People was over here ripping Hellblade 2 apart. Hellblade 2 is $50. I ain't buying it. It's garbage. What? You haven't even given the game a chance, right? Avowed even looks better. I give them they flower. You don't see, I was very positive about my feelings when it come down to the show, to the Xbox Direct. So if I was a PlayStation fanboy or whatever y'all want to call me, a clown or whatever, I don't care, right? I keep it 100. Like if I see something that intrigues me or something that I like, I'm going to say how I feel. Oh man, this is fire. I don't give a doggone if it's Xbox or PlayStation or Nintendo. If I like something, I like something. If you don't like it, then too freaking bad. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm done. I think what my problem is, I be caring too much about looking into every single thing that people be saying. Like, people are always going to say stuff, right? And people always ask me, do you care what people think about you? Man, I don't give a doggone on what people think about or care about or want to say about me. So I need to stop doing that and just focus on the people who have something constructive to say and just block out all the clowns and the trolls and the people that's just want to be here just to piss me off or just want me to be here just to throw my equipment out the window, because possibly that's probably what they want to see anyway. So I digress. Just had to get that off my chest. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this show. Do me a favor, if you're just now coming in, hit the like button, hit the share button. And the reason why I have sort of a decent intro is because I want to give people time to come in here so that I have to keep repeating myself. So we're 34 minutes in. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of the show. So the first thing here that we're going to talk about is Microsoft and the changes that's happening with the layoffs. So it's not just the layoffs. Like I said yesterday, they're getting rid of their quality customer service for Activision Blizzard, right? Their high quality customer service. What is a company without customer service? Nothing. They're outsourcing their customer service. That's a problem for me. That's a massive problem. Okay. For some of you, people went on to say yesterday, oh, Marlon, how is this merger, not the merger, but how is the layoff affecting the industry? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Like, bro, listen, you don't even understand the damages that is going to be taking place. Like you don't understand because of this merger. So anyways, they're removing their high quality customer service because they want to penny pinch and they want to be cheap. The second thing is happening, which we're going to talk about. Microsoft is getting rid of physical games. All right. Their department for that. OK, that's 2. So that doesn't affect the industry. OK, 3. All right. The next thing that I've said before, you have all these employees, all these people, right? Apparently there were full-time employees. So Microsoft wanted to apparently get rid of them. All right. Cut them or whatever the case may be out of their business. OK, that's 3. That definitely does affect the freaking industry. OK, 4. We had a canceled game, which we heard from Rachel Rock or whatever her name is, a VFX artist that apparently was working on that game, said it was a fun game and people would love it. And that game was in development for 6 years, but that's never going to happen. Obviously, regardless, it's just one game. But yeah, for people who really have interest in that type of game, survival type of adventure game, well, we'll never see that game. Okay, that's 4. All right, 5. Look at what's happening. All right. We have, these higher ups that are leaving, right? Anytime people leave, you can't stop people from leaving. These higher ups, they leave, they get better offers and stuff like that. But there's something about said person that was, in charge of said thing. Maybe they add a little bit of that, like Sean Layden. I feel like Sean Layden had so much value to PlayStation. He's gone. Right? Now it's Jim Ryan. Now it's somebody else. You see what I'm saying? Like those guys got the job for a reason. Now they're gone. Right? So it's just, man, to me, it's just greediness, greedy and penny pinching and nickel and diamond. Everything now is going to be outsourced. Right? These developers, they're going to be outsourcing stuff. Everything is going to be outsourced. I mean, it seemed like people didn't learn from the 343 situation. Like, I think we need to look at that situation and see the damages that were done with the 343 situation. Because when you do this outsourcing stuff, you get a lot of people contractors who don't know what the heck they're doing, or maybe they have little to not that much experience on certain areas, or maybe they can do the job, but they're probably not as good as veterans in the industry. You see, that's why Sony is Sony, and that's why Microsoft is Microsoft, and that's why Nintendo is Nintendo. You can't make this stuff up. So Deserto pretty much reported on this yesterday, and I want to bring up this article. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the share button, because we about to go in, okay? We about to go in on this one, because this needs to be nipped in the bud. This needs to be said. Okay. Now, Deserto pretty much said Xbox games may not get physical releases after Microsoft's latest reported layoffs. Okay. Now, reports indicate that Microsoft has let go of the team responsible for bringing physical media to retail, signaling Microsoft's pivot to an all-digital future. Again, Microsoft, and this was actually coming from Jez Gordon. And Jez Gordon, very glued to the industry, very credible Xbox source. He was the first one that I saw that was actually talking about this. And whether you like it, yes or no, the next Xbox that Microsoft is fixing to come out with, apparently they call it the paper towel system, or some people call it a cylinder system, right? No freaking disk drive. Apparently it's a Series X refresh, even though Microsoft said that they weren't going to do a Series X refresh, or they weren't coming out with anything Series X, right? Well, anyways, next to the controller, the new haptic controller that they're supposed to be coming out with, I guess sometime in June or something like that. Well, here we go. Okay. Now that system, ladies and gentlemen, is a all digital system. It does not have a disk drive. Okay. And it has a whole bunch of new things added to it, like better Wi-Fi, apparently more storage. I think it's from 1 terabyte to 2 terabyte. There's some other incentives for this particular system. Or it looks like a Beats by Dre. It looks like a bless me. Back to the news. It looks like a Beats by Dre type of system. I don't freaking know. All right. One of those Bluetooth speakers. Look like a Bluetooth speaker. I don't freaking know. But either way, like I've said, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, that's the future, right? All digital, right? These companies, when it comes to their game sales, they make a lot more sales on digital than they do physical. That's just the way it is. Okay. And that's the way it's going to continue to be moving forward. They're just trying to see what they can get away with, what is going to sell. And this is their way of warning us like, listen, bro, this is the future. This is where we're headed in. And I don't know if they're, because this is a report right now that they got rid of the team that is bringing physical media to retail. So I don't know if they're going to outsource those people, because these companies, these corporations, the richer they get, the cheaper they get. And they want to outsource every freaking thing, right? So maybe that's what they're doing. And I'm not saying as a flick of a switch, physical media is just going to go away like that. Not at this current moment, but 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, maybe 8 years from now, who knows how long it's going to take. It's going to happen. It's going to freaking happen, whether we like it, yes or no. Guys like me that have a bookshelf over there filled with freaking games, sooner or later, sorry, this is the reality. So listen to this. All right. The gaming community was rocked by the announcement of a massive layoff at Microsoft, with 1,900 employees reportedly being let go. While many of the finer details have yet to be revealed, it is known that several Blizzard executives have left the company, and games like a survival title, Odyssey, have been canceled. It's now starting to look like the layoffs may have far-reaching implications for the future of Xbox. Two, as reports indicate, of a major Microsoft team is no longer with the company. Microsoft reportedly lays off team that developed Xbox retail products. Now, the revelation comes in the form of a tweet from Jez Gordon, managing editor of Windows Central. According to Gordon, Microsoft closed the team responsible for the development of physical media, specifically bringing those products to retail. Quote, if you have seen the digital-only Xbox console leaks, well, you can get an idea where Microsoft is going here, Gordon actually said. So there it is. I mean, the writing is literally on the wall. Like it's on the wall. What's up? What's up, McShawn? God bless. So the news is in line with the late 2023 leaks that indicated an Xbox Series XS refresh was coming. Both updated consoles are expected to be digital only. Well, heck, the Series S is already digital, so the Series X is going to be all digital, right? There's that. Anyways, so both updated consoles are expected to be digital only, though this has yet to be confirmed by Microsoft. Microsoft has toyed with the idea of pivoting to a all digital for some time now, though several Xbox 360 models were targeted towards users who preferred Xbox Live games over disc. Xbox Live games over disc releases. Its first earnest attempt was 2019's Xbox One S all digital edition. So yeah, this is stemming from way back during the Xbox One era and everything like that. So there it is. It says right here that the One S all digital was the same basic shell as the Xbox One S. Okay. Now, but missing all the optical, I guess they meant to say Series S. Optical drive. It laid the groundwork for Microsoft to prong the next strategic, consistent of the Xbox Series X and its budget-friendly, lower-powered little brother, which is the Xbox Series S. Now, this also follows the trend of retailers removing physical media from their stores. Best Buy announced in 2023 that they would be removing physical media such as DVDs from their stores. Walmart has reportedly begun the process of removing physical copies of Xbox games from their stores. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So there you go. There you go. It's happening. Whether we like it, yes or no, a all digital future is upon us. And I know some of you guys don't care because some of you guys are like, yeah, you know what? I don't care, Marlon. I buy my games digital. My point exactly. But for those of you who love your games physical and things of that nature, hey, my heart goes out to you, but this is the way it is. This is the way it's going to be. Who knows? Maybe Microsoft might have their next generation console that's slated for 2026. Maybe that might be all digital and not physical. I don't know at this point, but we'll see. But man, the future is creeping up on us at this point. Okay. So there's that when it comes to the physical media. Hit the like button, hit the share button, subscribe to the channel, tag me at Marlon Gaming Nation with your questions, or super chat if you have any questions on physical media. All right, so let's move on to our next topic. Oh boy. Now let's talk about the FTC because, we was all saying, oh, the FTC this and the FTC that and blah, FTC just they're not trying to see the vision and they're not trying to this and they're not trying. Oh boy, the FTC is back at it again. Okay. And this one right here, again, we saw this coming a mile away. Okay. We knew once Microsoft acquired Activision Blizzard King that there were going to be layoffs, that things are gonna change because there's a new sheriff in town, and that sheriff is Microsoft. And whatever Microsoft say goes. If they want to wipe out the entire 22,000 employees in terms of layoffs, by all means, they could have done that and replace it with AI. Listen, man, you got to prepare for the future. You see how all these companies are talking about AI this, AI that, AI this. And some of y'all are talking about, oh, I want AI to take over. Are you sure about that? Are you really sure about that? Because all of this stuff, all these layoffs and all this stuff, yes, we know every company have layoffs. Every year, every quarter, every month, Apple or Amazon or whoever, Netflix, whoever, always having layoffs. But that's not the point. The point is when it comes to the video game industry, right, and these mergers and things of that nature, it's just like, well, dang, right? Well, how is the quality of the games? How are the quality if you getting rid of all these people? And I don't know what their agenda is because obviously Satya has been talking about AI and all this crap. Like this is the future. Right. And so, again, they're already sitting here outsourcing everything and trying to do this and trying to do that. So they're preparing us for the future. Right. And so that's just the way it is. Now, let's go ahead and let's dig into this, because if y'all haven't been paying attention, then I don't know what to tell you. OK. All right, I get to that super chat in just one teeny second here. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. So Senator urges FTC to unwind Microsoft's Activision merger after the mass layoffs. U.S. Senator Elizabeth Warren has urged the FTC to unwind Microsoft's purchase of Activision Blizzard after the Xbox maker announced mass layoffs across its gaming division yesterday. Activision Blizzard faced most of the brunt, with Blizzard survival game canceled and entire teams wiped out across the publisher. Some people thought, oh, it's not. Oh, Marlon. Okay, here we go. Now, Activision Blizzard layoffs described as, you know what, a mad spree. by affected employees. Now, Senator Warren took to Twitter to criticize the downsizing, reminding followers of her previous warnings against the merger. Quote, "I warn that this deal would hurt workers," she wrote. "These layoffs are stark reminders that corporate mergers are bad for workers. The FTC should keep up the fight to unwin this merger." Okay. All right. Just 3 months. And I said it yesterday and everybody wanted to come after me. I said, dang, it's just been 3 months and already we have not seen no good come out of this merger yet. We haven't even seen the games on Game Pass yet, the games that you guys want to play. Only thing that we heard was, oh, yeah, from Phil, yeah, the games are coming. Okay, fine. We can be patient, but nobody was expecting this to just happen just like that. 3 months later, boom. You just closed down on the deal, and then already you laying off all these people. Like it's sickening. But that's what mergers come with, right? Whenever there's a buyout, whenever a company buys out another company, it's like liquidation time. Liquidation time. Let's get rid of everything that we got. My heart goes out to these people. Just 3 months after Microsoft's merger with Activision, 1,900 workers have lost their jobs. I warn that this deal would hurt workers. These layoffs are stark reminder that corporate mergers are bad for workers. Now, listen to this. And this is why I say people they egg on the fanboy crap and they don't understand mergers and stuff is never always pro. It's not all the way pro, bro. There's cons to everything you do in this life. There is cons. And the cons, this is sending shockwaves right throughout the freaking industry. Now, people are looking at Microsoft as evil, you know what I mean? And cheap and, greedy frauds and all type of stuff, right? Because of all of this. And is this the first time Microsoft had lay off people? No, they laid off people last year. Bunch of people, hundreds of people last year. Sony, same thing. I was on Sony's case when I'm like, man, what's up with Jim Ryan? When people were saying, oh, Jim Ryan got fired. And I said, man, it's kind of just weird how Jim all of a sudden is retiring like that. And then Connie Booth, the situation with Connie Booth. I'm like, what the heck is going on with Connie Booth? Okay. Now, let's dig into this. So Activision, listen to the insanity of the cause of this merger right now. What it's happening on a beloved franchise that I foresaw in the back of my head when this merger happened that I was worried about. I was worried about Call of Duty, and I was like, man, I hope Microsoft don't mess up Now, granted, a lot of you guys would say, Call of Duty is trash. I mean, before Microsoft, some of y'all going to say, well, Call of Duty was trash before Microsoft bought them. Right? Am I right? Am I wrong? Oh, COD is trash, but you still play it. It's trash, but you still play it. It's trash, but you buy it. You buy it every year. You spend $70 on it every year. Am I right? Am I wrong? A lot of you dudes up in here, yeah, it's trash. And it was trash before Microsoft bought it. It's been trash for years. It's the same recycled garbage for years. But now it's about to get worse, buddy. Now it's really about to get worse. Let's dig into this. Activision Blizzard employees have described the layoffs as a massacre, a madness show, a circus show, okay, on social media. Reports have emerged that Call of Duty developer Sledgehammer Games. You see what I'm telling you? This is why you have to pay attention. Call of Duty developer Sledgehammer Games has lost more than a quarter. Oh, yeah. People have the nerve to come to me yesterday and say, oh, yeah, this is not going to affect the industry. Oh, is that so? Oh, is that so? You hear what's happening with this stupid merger? Oh, I'll tell you what happened now. With this layoff, you hear what's happening with this stupid layoff? I'll tell you what's happened now. Okay. Sledgehammer has lost more than a quarter of its employees. Charlie Intel puts the percentage of Sledgehammer layoffs at 25%. So 25% of the development team gone, laid off, right? Whereas Tom Henderson of Insider Gaming has heard it's somewhat close to 30%. 30%. So Tom Henderson, shout out to Big Tom. He's always been accurate on things. I mean, he is very glued to the industry. His ears is very glued to the industry. So if anybody really knows what's going on, it's Tom Henderson. Up to 30, close to 30% of the development team at Sledgehammer, right? Working on the next Call of Duty. 30%. Man, that is freaking crazy. That is freaking crazy, bro. Man, listen, bro. Now, although the merger has closed, the FTC is continuing its investigation into the deal and hopes to convince courts that Microsoft's purchase of Activision Blizzard is bad for competition and consumer choice. Jim Ryan was right. Jim was right. Jim was right. He was right. That man has been at Sony since the very beginning. He was right about what he said about the merger. He was right that it was going to be bad for the industry. He said everybody in the industry who have reached out to him told him that, bro, this is going to be bad. You could see the train wreck before it happened. It's going to be bad. And it's happening, right? And regardless of, people can always get their jobs back or get another job. That's not the point. The point is, besides people getting rehired and whatever the case may be, what about the games? What about Call of Duty moving forward? You see how cheap Microsoft is. It occurs to me that you guys don't even care and realize Microsoft is penny pinching. Y'all should be mad about this stuff because they're penny pinching and because they want to trim the fat, like y'all say. Oh, let's trim the fat. They're penny pinching, nickel and diamond, every freaking thing. They don't care. Does it sound like Microsoft is passionate about video games? I beg to question if they're really passionate about video games and really passionate about us. No, they're not. Oh, like y'all say, it's business. It's business. Yeah, you're doggone right it's business because that's all the video game industry is. It's just business, but there's a way to show that you still care. There's a way to show that you're passionate about video games, right? The same thing I get on Sony about. I said, Sony, you need to start showing us that you're passionate. Because all these remakes and remasters that you're doing that we're not even asking for, if you're going to do remake and remaster, which they're not going to stop doing them. If you're going to do remake and remaster, at least do remake and remaster for games that we're asking about. I get on Sony about the same thing. I just said Sony is just not the same. I said, what about PS3? What about PS2 and PS1? All Microsoft is concerned about, all they're passionate about is that dollar bill. That's all. I understand that you are a business. Don't get it twisted. I'm not stupid. All right. I know that any company or anybody who is in business to make money. Okay. But just like a mechanic, they always say the rule of thumb is never trust a mechanic. Never trust a mechanic because a mechanic can sit there. You can bring your car to a mechanic and tell a mechanic, hey, this is what's wrong with my car. The car's making noises or whatever. I think it's the rotor. And then you probably bring it other places and they tell you it's the rotor, but then you bring it to your mechanic and then he's telling you something else. And then he's, it's this and it's that and it's this and it's that and it's this and it's that. A whole bunch of stuff he's telling you just to make money off of you. Where is the passion on working on cars and fixing cars? Now that you're rich and switch, now you coming up with all type of lies. Oh, this is it's not your rotor. It's no. It ain't your rotor. It's your CV axle. You know what I mean? Oh no, it's a tie rod end. Oh no. It's a cylinder. It's cylinder 5 in your engine that's blown. You know what I mean? Oh no, it's the head gasket, and you start panicking. It's like, where is the freaking passion? Can you be an honest person, regardless of how freaking rich you are, regardless if you're in business to make money? Can you just be honest with me? And it's like, I just feel like Microsoft is just not honest with us. Sony as well. I feel like Sony is just not straightforward on a lot of things. They just do whatever they want to freaking do, right? They're all about making their investors and making everybody happy. You know, the higher ups, rightfully so. You got to stay in business. But what about us? We're the ones that made you rich, right? What about us? What about our wants and our needs? That's what I'm talking about. You can defend Microsoft all you want. You can defend Sony all you want. I don't give a doggone. I can care less. Whew, I can care freaking less. Okay, that's on you. Okay, but all I'm simply saying is, where is the passion? If you look at Microsoft right now, is this the same Microsoft from 360? No. Xbox One had more games than what we currently have right now. More launch games than what we currently have right now, right? Back then, if you look at all the freaking E3 shows, at one point, Microsoft really cared and really cared about gamers and really cared about pushing the actual consoles. Right? I see a little bit of that now with games like Hellblade 2. That gives me hope. Indiana Jones. That gives me hope. Avowed. Maybe Perfect Dark. Maybe Fable. Though Forza Horizon 5. You know, what's that Gears of War game? I keep forgetting that Gears of War DLC. All those type of games still gives me hope. But Microsoft is just not the same. Sony is not the same. You see what I'm saying? Nintendo is the only one that's sticking to what they do best for years. Mario, Zelda, Donkey Kong. Mario, Zelda, Donkey Kong. Kirby, Smash Brothers. They keep doing the same thing over and over. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Sony, still doing their exclusives, but they're going down this remake, remaster path and this live service path that we got to scratch our heads here a little bit. And the fact that they don't communicate with Highbusters. Thank you, sir. And the fact that they don't communicate with us. You see what I'm saying? That is the biggest problem what we have with Sony. Microsoft, on the other hand, it's almost they're going on a buying spree. And they plead their case to the FTC. Yeah, we're the innocent guys on the block. Plead our case, man. We innocent, man. We don't have as many exclusives as Sony does. We just trying to help the industry, man. We trying to, get more and more gamers to play, and you can't help but get behind that. When they're saying they want more gamers to play their games, I'm behind that. I'm all for that. Hence why they have Game Pass on your phone, your tablet, your TV. Game Pass is everywhere. The cloud is everywhere. Mobile everywhere. I can get behind that. What I can't get behind is, why do you have to be buying to compete? Why do you have to buy publishers to freaking compete? Why can't you just buy studios on a smaller scale? Buy some studios here and there. Whatever. Buy some new IPs here and there. Why can't you just do things on a smaller scale and still add value to Game Pass? Why the heck you got to go buy planets? Why? You see what I'm saying? It's just like, it's almost as if like it's a flex competition, and you can't flex. I see all those bullcrap rumors about Sony gonna buy Take-Two. Out of here. Man, Sony buying a darn thing. Sony gonna buy EA. Lies. Oh, Sony gonna go buy Ubisoft and blah, blah, blah. Hey, man, listen, bro. Don't buy a darn thing. Stop freaking buying. Stop. Can you just leave everybody where they're at? Leave Ubisoft alone. Leave EA alone. Leave Take-Two. Can you see this bullcrap consolidation? You see the effect of it? This is what happens. People are losing their jobs. Game development is put on a hold. Stuff is getting freaking canceled. Oh, yeah, Microsoft needs to go buy Sega. Microsoft don't need to buy a darn freaking thing. Stop saying that crap. You see what I'm saying? Go touch grass. Go cut grass. Go do something. They don't need to buy a darn freaking thing. Stop freaking buying, because if they keep... You saw during the FTC, all that leaked document that came out. Microsoft was literally trying to buy the whole entire freaking industry. The whole entire industry. Every single publisher they was trying to buy. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, God dang, like you trying to buy the entire freaking industry. No, sir. No. This ain't no new world gaming order. What? Just one in charge, one in command. Is that what we want? We want Microsoft to buy everybody. Some of y'all would mind Microsoft to buy Nintendo. Some of y'all wouldn't mind Microsoft to buy Sony. Is that what y'all really want? Because Nintendo games are going to be dumpster fire. Okay, Sony games, they're little AAA, like some of y'all say, one and done games. Lord. One and done games, the AAA blockbuster games and everything like that. All them games are gonna go down the freaking toilet. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, keep promoting them to buy. Okay, I understand that Activision was up for sale. I get that. Microsoft didn't have to buy them. Somebody else could have bought them. You see what I'm saying? Microsoft could have bought Call of Duty and just be done with it, because the power that Call of Duty have, and they could still hurt Sony. See, Sony didn't care about nothing else. Sony didn't care about the rest of the games. You see what I'm saying? Sony didn't give a doggone about Crash, about Spyro, about Overwatch. They didn't give a doggone about none of that stuff. All they care about was COD. So if Microsoft wanted to hurt Sony, which they're hurting Sony right now with COD, they could have just bought COD and just leave Activision Blizzard King alone. Nah, they feel like they got to buy because Sony got all these exclusives. So let me ask you this, Microsoft. So you sitting there buying to beef up Game Pass, right? You buying to beef up Game Pass. What happens when the quality of the games are garbage? So is that healthy competition? Is that you competing with Sony? Because people have it to say, oh, Sony is done and Sony, it's over for Sony. Every time y'all say it's over for Sony, Sony is still here. You honestly think that this is Sony first, that like they just came out of the neck of the woods? Oh, Sony is a brand new kid on the block. Sony is not brand new on the block, bruh. They've been doing this since 94. You see what I'm saying? They're not brand new. They ain't a new kid on the block. They've been doing this long. Yeah, they don't have the bread that Microsoft have. That's why they pushing every industry right now. Movies, TV shows, turning their video games into movies, they're trying to turn water into wine. And you can't fault them for that. My biggest thing with Sony is they doing all this cloud, mobile, and all of this type of push. Make sure the friggin' quality is the same, or else we gonna have a problem. Sony, we gonna have a problem. If the quality, I don't give a doggone what none of y'all say. You see what I'm saying? I get on Microsoft, I'm getting on Sony. I don't care. You know I don't give a doggone. Same energy across the freaking board. Sony, you better make sure that the quality of these games remain the same. Microsoft, you keep buying. You make sure that these games are not watered down toilet paper freaking garbage. Facts, all freaking facts. You see what I'm saying? Stop freaking buying up the freaking industry. Allow other companies to freaking thrive. That's freaking greed. Greed. Dang it. Even if crumbs fall on the ground, these son of a guns is hiring outsourcing cleaners. Oh, sweep up all that crumbs off the ground. We ain't leaving no crumbs for none of these son of a guns. We ain't leaving no crumbs for these rest of these people out here. No, we're going to outsource cleaners. Oh, clean up all that crumbs off the ground. Because you want to penny pinch, nickel and dime every freaking thing. Come on, man. This is the reality. You know, it's like Microsoft have what? Double the studio Sony got. Double the studio Sony got. You know what pisses me off? I'll tell you a reality. Y'all think this is a joke and think this is a game? I told y'all I'm about to get started. I told y'all. I knew I was going to get started. You know how it get down. It's in there, bro. It's in there. And y'all just woke me up. So check this out. if y'all are on this Microsoft train, you're getting behind Microsoft on every single thing. Yeah, Microsoft. Yeah, Microsoft this. Yeah, Microsoft that. Right? Y'all quick to defend Microsoft on every single thing. Am I right? Am I wrong? You're defending Microsoft on every single thing. But you get behind every single thing. But what happened to the Xbox, the Xbox developer showcase? What happened there? A lot of you dudes was saying Indiana Jones is garbage. A lot of you dudes are saying Hellblade 2 is garbage. A lot of you dudes are saying Avowed is for kids. So why are you cheering Microsoft on? And you're sitting here saying all those games are garbage? And a lot of those games are literally AAA games that we've been waiting on for the longest time, right? And y'all sitting here saying Indiana Jones is not that great, but y'all sit there and defend. I don't understand. Y'all defend Microsoft on everything, but when it comes to the games, y'all say, "Oh, look at this. Oh, too much talking. Oh, this don't even look good." So what does the future of Call of Duty holds? What does the future of Call of Duty holds? Okay, what are y'all going to say 5 years from now when you see Call of Duty? Y'all going to say that's dumpster fire too? Y'all going to say, what are y'all going to say then? Oh, yeah, Microsoft need to go ahead and buy Sega. Go ahead, buy Sega, buy Ubisoft, buy every doggone body. And let there not be no competition out there. And let there just be Microsoft ruling everything and see what happens. See what happens, how they mistreat us. See what happens when they just they already don't care. See what happens to the games. They're going to go Dollar Tree on these games. They're literally going to treat these games like as dollar store products. Don't believe me? Watch what happens. So keep on egging on everything. Yeah. And don't speak up about these games and be scared of fanboys and be scared of people calling you a clown and saying you this. And yeah, keep being scared of all that. Don't speak up and say how you feel. Don't speak up about these games and say if a game is good, say it's good. I was one of the main ones. You can rewind the tape. Go ahead. I don't give a doggone. Rewind that tape. Go ahead and rewind it. I don't care. Go ahead and rewind it. Right? And you will see me saying, oh man, that showcase, that was decent. You know, that's a 7 out of 10. That's a 7 out. Everybody else, oh man, that developer direct was garbage. It was garbage. Can't with some of you dudes. Kendrick Paul Moore, thank you so much for the $10. Says Microsoft is letting us down with all this bad news. Marlon, can you get your toilet flush sound effect working again? Yeah, it's clogged. It's definitely clogged. Shout outs to the homie Mag. Said some inside baseball for you from Redmond. All Xbox console moving forward will have no disk drive, including next gen. External disk drive can be purchased. There you go. Remember that external disk drive? Man, it was stemming from all the way back from 360. Remember, what was that Blu-ray? Nah, there was no Blu-ray. Marlon, come on. It was HD DVD. Remember that HD DVD sold separately, disk drive, 360 disk drive. Remember that thing? If you have that, you're a legend. You're considered a legend. Yeah. So, it's one of those things. The HD DVD format back then. Since y'all talking about the standoff, Sony is doing the same thing. Sony is giving us the option. Makes you think. Well, that's the olive branch for us physical gamers, right? Is okay. This is what they're gonna do. I can feel it. All digital consoles, they're going to sell the disk drive by itself. They're going to treat it as an afterthought. So yeah, they're still going to make money off of it. Like, okay, we're having a digital console and that's them penny pinching. Because it costs them pennies on the dollar for them to mass manufacture a disk drive. It ain't gonna cost them that much money to include the disk drive in the console, but they want to penny pinch every single thing, and they want to push an agenda. They want to push an all digital agenda. So whatever you like it, yes or no, that's what's gonna happen. Those of you who care about physical media will have the detachable disk drive. You see what I'm saying? And those of you who don't, then you just buy the console all digital. And that's just the way it is. So Microsoft is going to keep winning. They're going to keep doing what they're doing. They're going to keep buying. And they're going to keep beefing up freaking Game Pass. And they're going to keep firing employees and nickel and dime outsource everything and let AI control all the games. There you go. All right. So let's move on to the next topic here. Now, here we go. Some of y'all gonna have something to say about this, but just like with the Microsoft situation, I told you guys, Sony misinformation on what? Misinformation. King Webb, what's misinformation? 3 trillion ain't losing. Oh, he must be talking about somebody else. Could never be talking about me. Anyways, let's move on to the next topic. Let's talk about what's actually going on. Okay. Now, this is crazy because I saw this coming. Now, this would tie into, what we've been hearing pertaining to the rumors from Bill Kuhn. Okay. He's talking about me. What's the misinformation is he talking about? Hold on, pause on what up, because I don't have time. So what's let me hear it. Well, Mr. King Webb, what are you saying, my G? What are you saying, my G? What's the misinformation? Business isn't, nobody's saying that business is personal, my man. Everybody knows that companies lay off companies. Y'all speaking about the obvious. That's not the point. That's not the point. Everybody gets fired. Everybody gets laid off because of the economy. All right. Because of inflation and because of everything that's actually happening. That's not the point. The point of the matter is they just did the merger. We haven't even seen the fruits of the labor yet in terms of the games coming to Game Pass, which we're still waiting on, right? And it's like, okay, we understand it's business, but you're getting rid of all these people that helps make Activision, all these full-time employees, allegedly, right? And you're penny pinching and outsourcing to contractors. Most of these contractors who probably don't even know what they're doing. Some of them might know. It's like we don't learn anything with Halo Infinite and see how that fiasco actually went to the point where Halo was almost done for when they first reveal it. Outsourcing a lot of the development. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with outsourcing, but when that's all you want to freaking do, nickel and diamond every single thing, penny pinching every single thing, that is a freaking problem. Stop being freaking cheap and invest the money into the game so that the games can be higher quality, so that the games can live and survive. Stop being freaking cheap. Stop being cheap. You see Sony, you see what Sony does, right? Sony spent all this freaking money, right? Now, some of y'all can say, well, yeah, some of the Sony games are garbage and this and that. That's why you see Sony spend all this money, because they want to make sure that they spend a lot of money onto these games so that they can make sure they have the best talent possible, so they can hire the right actresses, actors, developers, studios, whatever. Microsoft too as well. They spend $500 million on Halo Infinite. Look at the quality of Halo Infinite when we first saw it. Looking freaking rough. Craig don't even have no skin. Look at Craig. Looking like burnt freaking bacon. Looking like he don't even have a personality. You see what I'm saying? Where is the freaking passion? That dumpster fire, dumpster juice freaking garbage that they showed us back in 21. That's Halo cousin. Now Halo seems to be a little fun and the multiplayer and the different seasons and stuff. Is that what y'all want? Y'all want Microsoft to be the freaking Dollar Tree of the industry? Y'all want them to sit there and penny pinch every freaking thing? Really, my G? Really? Because that's what they're freaking doing. Do you really want AI to take over everything? Is that really what you want, my G? Well, be my guest. Be my guest, my G. Be my guest. Because that's exactly what they're doing. Where is the passion? Where's the freaking passion at for the games? I'm still waiting. I'm still looking. I don't see no freaking passion. Burn cookie crisp. Burn to crisp. You see what I'm saying? Come on, man. Listen, bro. Listen, man. You keep being cheap, then you're gonna get bit one way or the other for being too freaking cheap. There's one thing for being cheap and being too freaking cheap. And Microsoft is too cheap. For you doggone right. You doggone right. $3 trillion company. What a shame. What a freaking shame. They're the richest freaking company in the freaking world. What a shame. And they're penny pinching, cheap and freaking lazy. Lazy and cheap. You see what I'm saying? And Matt Booty, oh yeah, dog. Oh yeah. This was necessary because we need our games to be ambitious. How many years have we been hearing that? About, oh yeah, we're inspired. You remember when Matt Booty said he was inspired by Sony? And inspired by the quality of Sony games? And Sony games are a standard for the industry when it comes to quality? And Nintendo? Where were you guys when he was saying that? It's a reason. Microsoft has never been known for high quality games, right? Maybe 360 during the 360 era, 1 and 2 Xbox One games here and there. All right, Forza Horizon 5, Hive Busters, right? Maybe you could throw a Hi-Fi Rush in there. High on Life, maybe you could throw that in there, right? Definitely not no Redfall. Man, get that out of here. Starfield, just buggy, glitchy, looking like I don't even know what. The AI acting like something from PS3. Seriously. Buggy, glitchy, almost unplayable mess. Right? Multi-trillion-dollar company. Multi-trillion-dollar company. And you tell me that's not a problem. Cheap son of a guns. Cheap. Penny pinching cheap. Every little thing on the dollar, they penny pinch. I don't want to. What? Are you crazy? So you're doggone right. There's going to be more layoffs and more people getting fired because Microsoft is cheap. I understand business is business, but bro, you're in the video game industry where you got to put out in order to receive. And whatever you put out, if whatever you put out is garbage, don't get mad. Don't get mad at the people for not buying it or not signing up for Game Pass to play it. Period. That's a problem. Being lazy and being cheap or being too cheap, that's a problem. So you can defend them all you want. I don't give a doggone. Okay? So that's not misinformation. That's exactly what's going on right now. Is that they're penny pinching every single thing, outsourcing. You making it seem Microsoft is acting like, oh, it's over. The world is ending. It's over. Or they're acting like they're getting hit with a crisis to where, oh my God, we're not a $1 trillion company anymore. Now we're a multi-million-dollar company. Now we're a multi-billion-dollar company. No, you're a $1 trillion company. I don't want to hear no excuses about business or you cutting this or cutting that. I don't want to hear no excuses because you have enough money to last you till the end of time, till the world and till time is over with. And they'll still have money. Long before I'm even in existence, Microsoft will still be around being the richest company in the freaking world. It doesn't benefit me to defend them, and it doesn't benefit you to defend them. Because their money is not my money. Their money is not your money. So you can defend them all you want, and you can rah and say whatever you want. I don't care, because the truth is the truth. As a consumer, I'm spending my money on Game Pass. I'm spending my money on that freaking stove of a console right over there. So that freaking heater, portable heater, that freaking fridge of a freaking console. So I don't care what you have to say. Okay. So you can call it misinformation all you want. Next, Dwayne, thank you for the 20, my G. Says, hey, Marlon, thank you for all your hard work. I've been watching your streams more because you're honest and real. Says, so I read that Game Pass is going to Apple. Oh, boy. Scratching my head. He says, plus, them going all digital game prices will go up. Oh, for sure. All them people sitting there defending Microsoft, oh, for sure. They will start caring once they raise the price on Game Pass. And then they start looking at the quality of the first party games. All these acquisitions. You're buying up all these freaking studios, all these freaking games. And if the quality is not even the same or better, that's a freaking problem. Waste of merger, waste of money, period. Because you're thinking that, what the heck are you building, bruh? An unflavored sandwich. You piling meat on top of meat. No seasoning, no flavor, just piling meat. What? Nobody want to eat that. You're throwing all. It's almost as if it's a colossal of freaking games, right? And then what about the quality? What about the quality? Huh? I mean, are y'all not even thinking about the games? All I see y'all talking about, oh yeah, dog, Microsoft is $1 trillion company. Oh yeah, dog. Oh yeah, dog, you misinformation. Yo, yeah, dog. Like you know everything, right? You do know everything. You don't see the writing on the wall? You don't see the writing on the wall, do you? It's happening right in front of our faces. Open up your eyes. These greedy, conniving corporations. All of them suckers are greedy. Don't you get it? I'm not holding my tongue. I don't care. I don't give a doggone. You know me already. Don't play with me. You see what I'm saying? You know me straight up. Like, this is what it is. You see what I'm saying? They sit here, nickel and dime, all these developers, cheap son of a gun. One thing with me, I don't have time to be cheap. Pay to get the job done right. Stop being friggin' cheap. You be cheap, you get cheap friggin' results. That's what it is. I don't want to hear nobody making up excuses. Stop making up excuses for Microsoft and start demanding freaking better and start asking them, okay, now that you acquired Activision, what's freaking next? It worries me, bro. It worries me about the quality of these Activision Blizzard King games. It worries me because all they're doing is penny pinching. That's all they're doing. What all y'all do is Sony sold 1 million consoles, dog. Hold on. What does Sony have to, what? Wait. He said all y'all do is Sony sold 1 million consoles, dog. What does Sony selling 1 million consoles have to do with anything? But Microsoft sell millions of consoles too. Satya was beating on his chest about Series S and X outselling PS5. What was it? 21, right? During the pandemic. You know, they were excited about all that. You notice they don't report on sales like that. Come on, bro. Listen, I don't got time for all this, man. Talk about Sony this and Sony that. Like, bro, they all selling consoles, period. You talking about, man? Said Microsoft is doing what they do, period. What are they doing? What are they doing? Tell me, what are they doing? Tell me. What is Microsoft doing? What Microsoft is doing what they do, period. What are they doing that they do, period? What are they doing? Please tell me. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's golly. Listen. You know what? Bravo. You know what? Bravo. You know what, my G? You're right. Microsoft is doing what they do, period, baby. Staying in 3rd place, 4th place, 5th place. Buying up the industry. Liquidating the industry. You see what I'm saying? And we are waiting. We're waiting for Microsoft to shine this year. And Hellblade 2 looks amazing. I really hope Hellblade 2, Indiana Jones, and Avowed turn things around for Microsoft. Microsoft has the better lineup. I've said that. I've said Microsoft had the better lineup this year in terms of first party. I've said that. A lot of people don't agree, but everybody else in the industry saying the same thing I've been saying. See what I'm saying? So please tell me. Please tell me. Besides offering better value than Sony when it comes to Game Pass, giving you day and date games, giving you xCloud, giving you what else? Mobile, all this stuff, whatever the case may be, right? Other perks within Game Pass, hundreds of games, hundreds of old games with FPS boosts and day and date releases on all their platforms, on everything in their ecosystem. There you have it. Nobody said there's nothing wrong with offering more values for the gamer or for the gamers. But it comes down to the quality of these games. You're penny pinching everything on the dime. How are you getting rid of all these developers, all these devs, you know what I mean? And outsourcing stuff, right? I mean, are you getting the right contractors to do the job? I don't want no half job. I don't want no half job. I want the job to be done right. And you telling me that Microsoft is somewhat focusing on us, passionate about us, the gamer? Okay, keep thinking that. Keep thinking that. It says one game got canceled that you never seen. Y'all pathetic. Funny, man. You know what's funny? I bet you if this was Sony, you wouldn't hear the end of it. Oh, it's just one game. No, you're capping for Microsoft. You are. You man, I've seen it all, bro. I've seen it all. You're capping for it's just one game. It's just one game. Like, look around the industry right now. 1,900 people are out of jobs. Throughout the entire industry, there's 4,000 more people that are out of freaking jobs, right? Games are being, that game called The Last Ronin, that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game, the studio that's working on, that got hit with 50% layoff, okay? Not only that, I just told you up to 30% of the development team for Sledgehammer working on the next Call of Duty got hit. Oh, it's just one game. It's just one game that got canceled. Yeah, one game that got canceled, but everything else around it is up in the air at this point. If they keep firing everybody, open your eyes. Open your eyes and stop defending every single thing that these companies do. Stop it. It makes no sense. Stop doing it. It's foolishness. Because if Sony was doing this, I would be saying the same thing. I get on Sony all the time. I said, why are we getting remakes and Sony fans come after me all the time. I'm sitting here demanding better for the community. Hey, we need more multiplayer games. Hey, instead of doing all these remakes and remaster, how about you do remakes and remaster for the things that we're asking you for? Where is the new IPs? I get on Sony just the same. So don't come to me with no cap. Don't come to me with no fake outrage. I'm calling this stuff out. It ain't no outrage. This ain't no fake outrage, dog. This is real. This is real. This is a problem. You got to call this stuff out. So you can say it's fake all you freaking want. It's a shame, dog. Like it's distasteful and disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Anytime when people call stuff out, oh, it's fake. Oh, it's this. Oh, yeah. Time all them out. Time them all out. You see what I'm saying? Time all, because you have nothing constructive to say. And that's why you're always going to be a part of the issues that we're having, because you don't want to speak up. All you say, oh, it's cap. The heck? Cap? Really? That's all you get out of it is cap. Oh, okay. right? It's just I don't get it, man. I don't get it. It's just it's so freaking pathetic. You know what I mean? It's just like, you know, you see trouble in paradise, but at the same time, y'all just nope, don't care. No, we don't care. We'll see. We'll see how long y'all gonna keep saying it's cap. Keep saying it's cap. Keep saying it's fake outrage. I don't give a doggone. So keep saying that. Next, Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition comes to PC in March. Well, we saw this coming a mile away. We knew this was next on the list of games to come out, right? So we have Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition coming to PC in March. Guerrilla Games and Sony Interactive Entertainment recently announced that Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition launches on PC on March 12th. The Complete Edition is already available on PS5 and its PC port leaked last September. However, Horizon fans on PC now know precisely when they can continue Aloy's post-apocalyptic robot dinosaur fighting adventures. Okay, so we have Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition launches March 12th on Steam and Epic Games Store. There you go. Sony announced that the PC release date for Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition with a trailer and PlayStation blog post. Its PC features include unlock frame rates and performance enhancing technologies. The latter includes NVIDIA DLSS 3 upscaling and frame generation. The port also supports AMD FSR resolution and frame rate upscaling and Intel Xe super sampling and features NVIDIA DLAA. Additionally, the port uses direct storage for faster load times on PC. There y'all go. Are y'all going to be copping Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition on March 12th? Let me know y'all thoughts. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Let's move on. We ain't got time to be wasting. All right, so let's dig into our next topic here because we ain't got time for the foolishness today. All right, so let's go on here. Next topic. So, this kind of, no surprise, this always be happening and everything, but I thought I would kind of shed some light on this because so we're still due for a state of play, and I wanted to cover this because we've been getting some updates here and there on the next state of play and when Sony could be doing this and what have you. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's dive into this. Now, interestingly enough, I want to share something here with you guys really quickly. So Until Dawn was pulled from the PS Store in some regions amid the PS5 release rumor. So obviously we have Bill Kuhn pretty much from Deal Labs came out and said, listen, Sony is going to be doing some sort of remaster or remake of Until Dawn on PS5 and PC. Okay. And so basically we have an update here basically saying it appears that Until Dawn's delisting is a glitch on Sony's end. The game has been removed and re-added a number of times over the years. And so pretty much we've been getting a rumor of Until Dawn PS5 and PC versions. And pretty much we have a bunch of insiders. We have Deal Labs user Bill Kuhn. And then we also have an account NGT, pretty much basically saying the same thing, that Until Dawn remake is actually happening. I know some of you guys are tired of the remakes and remasters. And so there is that. But also the reason why I'm talking about this could be featured in the next state of play, right? But we heard that Death Stranding. Now, Bill Kuhn pretty much talked about Death Stranding and saying that Death Stranding 2 and saying that, we're due for an update on that game in terms of a trailer or something like that within the next 2 weeks. All right. Next few weeks. So Norman Reedus posted, now this is coming from TCMF Games. Norman Reedus posted a video with a quote, "I'll be waiting for you on the beach." Now, this could be insinuating Death Stranding on mobile or whatever the case may be, but PS5 exclusive Death Stranding 2 is reportedly going to be called Death Stranding 2 on the Beach. He posted this a day ago, and the game is reported to get a second trailer on the next 2 weeks. Now, this could be at the next state of play. So there you guys go. Let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section on exactly what's popping and what's going on. Nola, what's up, fam? What's up? Blessings, man. Yesterday, your boy was not in the right headspace, but yeah, man. Big ups, man. I didn't even see you in here, bro. Big ups, big ups, big ups. Much love. Nola, King Nola in the house. Let's big up, man. Big up. All right, let's go ahead. Let's move on. Oh boy, let's move on. Ooh, maybe some of y'all will probably want this, right? Let me know. All right, so Sony, let's talk about this new DualSense controller, okay? Now, obviously, people are still trying to figure out if Sony is going to be doing something. Now, we did find out that there's a version 2 controller from Best Buy Canada. And so I think apparently it has a better, 15 more hours battery life or something like that. So we're still kind of waiting to see how that's going to come out. But we have a new DualSense controller, which we're going to talk about and discuss. So I appreciate you guys. Hit the like button for me. Hit the share button. Thank you, guys. All right, so let's talk about this controller. And so I don't know if you guys are going to be picking this up or not. I believe it is this one here. So let me go ahead and pull this up on stream. See if we can pull this up for you guys. All right, let's see here. Let's pull this up. Window, hit here, come here, boom, boom. All right, there we go. PS5 by DualSense. There we go. All right, so this is the new controller. Shout outs to Jarvis. One of our subscribers kind of highlighted us on this. And yeah, here it is. So the DualSense sterling silver, all right, $74.99, and it drops today. All right, so let me know if you're going to be picking this up or not. I think it looks nice. I do like silver. I think silver is one of my favorite colors, and I do like the finish on this particular controller. It is $75. That's sterling silver there. It looks pretty neat. And yeah, I don't know if you guys like sterling silver, but it looks nice. It looks nice. So there you guys go on that one. That's dropping today. I said Silver Surfer controller coming out, new battery. Yeah, can't wait for the new battery. That's gonna be coming out. So there it is. Let me know y'all thoughts. You said, nah, bro, I'm good. I have 2 controllers. Hey, I feel that. Sony's just gonna come out with what they're gonna come out with. So also the PS5. Let's dig into this really quickly, guys. Also, the PS5 is Japan's best-selling console this week, ahead of the Nintendo Switch. So that the PS5 has managed to outsell the Nintendo Switch in Japan this week, becoming the best-selling console in the country as a result during that period. It said that the Switch has consistently sold strongly in Japan since its launch in early 2027 and has many times outsold the PS5 on a weekly basis. However, the console now is approaching what is very likely to be its last major year on the market, as the successor is heavily rumored to be launching later this year. Now, the PS5 Standard Edition sold 45,971 units in Japan this week, which is supplemented by 11,932 units for the PS5 Digital Only Edition. By comparison, the standard Switch moved about 4,245 units, and the Switch Lite sold 8,505 units. So there you guys go. All right. And then obviously the OLED model sold 30,942 units. So there you guys go on that one. All right. So with that being said, let's get into the Q&A, because I know this is Hype Fridays. Let's go. And everything is optional. So if you guys feel led to help us grow our member community, we're 180 away from growing our member community to our end goal. So if you feel led to do some gifted subs, feel free to do that. Tag me at Marlin Gaming Nation with all your questions or super chats is optional if you have any super questions regarding any of the topics that we go over and discuss today. If you have any constructive criticism, feedback on the show, feel free to fire off in the actual comments section. All right, so it is Q&A time. Okay, let's go. Run the music. Q&A time. Let's go. Come in with your questions, your concerns. Let's get it popping. Hype Fridays. Let's go. All right, it says if Microsoft had games, Sony wouldn't be. If Microsoft had games, Sony wouldn't be chilling like this. Sony is quiet, bro. Sony is mad quiet. What's up, Gaming and Reactions? We here, bro. We grinding. Says Sony ain't chilling. They watching Microsoft like the ponies are. What did the FTC say? FTC was pretty much saying that, hey, they were warning us about how bad the Microsoft merger would be for workers and the industry. And they're asking the FTC, well, the senator here urges the FTC, the US Senator Elizabeth Warren is pretty much urging the FTC to continue to unwin what Microsoft is doing here with the Activision Blizzard purchase. What's up? Yes, sir. Hype Fridays. Let's get it. Dallas, what's popping? Let's get it. It says, why are your mods timing people out for having different religious belief than you? Don't know why that's the case. That shouldn't be the case. You can have whatever religious belief you want. Just don't be cussing, because YouTube is obviously against cussing and stuff like that. So you can have whatever religious belief you want. None of my mods should be timing anybody out for having religious belief. You can have whatever belief you want as long as you're not cussing or doing anything to make anybody feel uncomfortable or anything like that. So you can say whatever you want and do whatever you want as long as you're not spamming, cussing, or making anybody feel unwanted. That's it. I already addressed that. All right, let's move on here. Mr. Burns says both Sony and Microsoft owe it to us all after laying people off. Miss the old days of video games. Thank you. Constructive. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you with some constructive criticism. Thank you. Yes, instead of egging on what's going on, that's what I want to hear, man. That's what I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Both Sony and Microsoft has been laying people off, right? So, hey, man, we need to see the games. Same thing with Sony. We need to see the freaking games. Period. End of story. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Let's see if we get over 200 likes. Share the stream. Subscribe if you're brand new. Let's get it popping. All right, let's run the music. It says IGN said that the Nintendo Switch 2 has a 8-inch LCD screen, according to the fresh report, which cites a specialist in the display market claiming. We'll see. Xbox will be completely forgotten as soon as the next Switch is announced. Ooh. You sure about that? Lights? Yo, Caleb, what's up? What up? It says, yo, Marlon, what's up? Hey, Aaron again. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's get it. All right, with the hype train. Says, hey, Marlon, it's facts about what is happening in the gaming industry. It's greed and Sony is being quiet. Let's see if they step it up. Keep up the awesome job. Says, I got you, my guy. MGN. Yo, Aaron, God bless, bro. Listen, Aaron, I appreciate you, man. You always, whether it's during work, after work, you always come in here, man. And the things that you're saying add so much value to our community and so much value overall, you know. So I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for supporting our show. Definitely helps us to keep the lights on and to keep this office space going. So I appreciate that. God bless you. Let's get it popping. Yes, sir. All right. Oh no, I didn't see that. I did not see that. Former Bungie general counsel says the game industry must unionize. Huh. Yeah. Hey man, there you go. Brandon Johnson says, go crazy with the super chats. Lakewood says PS5 still got dust on it, but that Nintendo and Xbox stay warm. Hey man, maybe the games that Sony puts out, maybe the games that Sony puts out you don't care for, you know. I haven't played the demo yet. New IP, I haven't played the demo yet. I haven't even got a chance. I've been so busy. I had to do Last of Us Part 2 remaster review, and then, you know, work and everything else in my schedule. So I just been busy with that, man. So I haven't had a chance to even dive into that just yet. You know what I mean? But are you picking it up? Are you picking up Tekken 8? Let me know. It says, I wonder if Nintendo would take Craig Fridge for the Switch 2. Possibly. Possibly. Let's go. Hype Fridays. Let's get it. It says, y'all hear that? Marlon said we can believe what we want to believe, and we don't have to follow what other person believe in. Hey, man, listen, you can believe what you want to believe, and that is facts. You know, but the truth is the truth at the end of the day. You know, the truth is the truth. So you can believe whatever you want to believe. You know, real talk. He said, Marlon, we need a remake of Until Dawn if they are supposed to be making the movie. That's what they say. But honestly, people are just tired of the remakes and remastered at this point. So, you know, he says, I'm playing Tekken 8 right now and it's fire. My man. It says, hey, bro, are you going to be checking out Taken 8 whenever you get a chance? I would love to see you stream the game. 8? Checking out Taken 8. Oh, Tekken 8. You said Taken 8. Boy. Yeah, I would love to, man. I would love to, but I don't see anybody kind of really heavily requesting it like that. So I'm just like, hey, I'm just waiting to see what's popping. It says Sony in the boardroom, like, we got to stop pimping these ponies. Oh, Lord. It said the load times are so much faster than Tekken 7. I heard. Asus ROG Ally successor most likely to launch this year, claims Asus. I heard. It says, and Horizon Forbidden West PC version. Yep. I talked about it earlier. Yo, Rich, my man. God bless. It says, yeah, between a new Nintendo console and PlayStation, I said no one is going to have to be fake hype and stop the Xbox stop the service up. Oh, boy. It says, God bless you always. We are true gamers and real, and God leads the way. It says, let's keep it positive and let's keep it gaming. Shout out to Aaron. God bless, Aaron. Thank you so much, Aaron. Yes, sir. Yeah. We're here. Hey. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. All right. He said, hey, what's good? Hollow, what's up? He said, Tekken 8 is really good. It's fast. The graphics are crisp. You just have to just get used to the new combat style. You can switch from classic to new style on the fly. It's sweet. Oh, that's what's up. Hey. Marty Mar, what's up? Says, which game is good fighting game, Tekken 8 or Street? Well, Street Fighter was really good. I haven't played Tekken 8 yet. Helldivers 2? Yes, most definitely. Most def. Yo, Damien with a hype train. Hey. Let's go. Supporting our show. Yes, sir. Get the hype train going. Get the hype train going. Says Marlon, just sending blessings your way. Sending blessings your way, family. Says keep doing what you're doing. He says thank you for keeping gaming alive. Thank you so much, Damien. I appreciate you. Yes, sir. Man, sir, let's get it popping. Yes, sir. Yeah. Hype Fridays. Let's get it. Ralph, what up, man? What's popping? You say you cool overall, but we have disagreements and argue when you come for Microsoft. No hard feelings, homie. Hey, fire starter. Love you, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Most definitely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, for sure. For sure. For sure. For sure, man. For sure. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more, Firestarter. He said, you cool overall, but we have disagreements and argue when you come from Microsoft. No hard feelings, homie. It's all good, man. Love you, bro. Thank you for being here, man, and for watching, you know. We always agree to disagree, man. You know, that's just the way it is. If it wasn't like that, then it ain't gaming, right? Ever since the arcades, you know what I mean? Street Fighter, the original Street Fighter 2, Mortal Kombat, Pac-Man. Ever since those good old arcade days, I've been debating people back in middle school, high school, elementary. Like, that's just the way it is, man. We agree to disagree. So let's get it popping. It says Hype Friday. Stay positive, MG, and much love always. Rap, what's up, bro? What's popping? It says, and also I've been busy doing my back catalog. I finished Horizon Forbidden West, Burning Shores. That last boss fight was sick. That is how next gen quality is supposed. I've been saying it. I've been saying it since I beat the game. What was it? When it was it last year? When I beat the game, when it came out last year, when Sony sent the game and we reviewed the game, I said that was one of the best looking games, you know what I mean, next gen games. And people was like, oh no, it's not. That boss fight was legendary. It reminded me of Metal Gear Solid 2. I said Until Dawn remaking a movie. I actually don't. What do you say? I can't see. Are you actually down with that? Okay. Actually down with that. I'm not gonna even lie. Okay. Some people are just like, They tired of the remakes, they tired of the remasters and things of that nature. So hey, I completely understand. Yeah, but that's it, man. That's it. You know, what are you gonna do? He says, why can't Starfield match the quality of Sony first party games? Now, granted, they have been updating the game. So, you know, but still, it's always a difference, man. It's always a difference, you know. So, he said we need a new Lost Planet game. Oh man, Capcom, good old Capcom days. I remember playing that on 360. Yes, sir. Yo, Ray, what's up, man? What's up, Ray? Big Money Ray, what's up, man? Bless us with your presence, Ray. You the man. It says Bethesda. Hey. Brandon Johnson with the $2 says MGN. Man, we going crazy with the super chats today. Let's go. Brandon, let's go, man. MGN forever. Let's go. Yes, sir. Thank y'all for the love, man. Crazy Friday. Matter of fact, this is the last Friday of the month. So let's end off the month of January strong, man. I appreciate all the blessings, man. We're 180 members away. Stay tuned for the first member stream. We have giveaways. We have tons of stuff coming up for members. A lot of dedicated members only streams. Tons of stuff. Cooking. Tons of stuff. Just stay tuned. Merch. Exclusive merch. We're planning on getting off the ground. Music. A lot of stuff. So stay tuned. So if you feel led to do some gifted subs as well, and you want to help out our family, you can do that by doing that. All right. By hitting that join button, or a link will be in the description. Let's get it. It said, do I plan to play Power World? I don't know, man. I kind of fell off the Pokemon bandwagon for years. I don't know. I don't know. It's not my cup of tea, but I don't know. I might give it a shot. I might. Don't hold me to it though, because there's so many other games to play and stuff like that. I said, is there a member stream tomorrow? Yes. I want to start streaming that possibly tomorrow. I would have to see how I can structure it, either Sunday or tomorrow. I want to see if I can squeeze it in for you guys. Or if not Sunday or tomorrow, I can try to squeeze it in next week. But I'm going to squeeze it in one way or the other so that we can get that first member stream off the ground. It said I got time out for saying that I believe in about. That should not be the case. Block me too. That should not be the case. Anybody who is doing that, I'm going to start relinquishing mods if they do that. That should not be the case. Block me too. So sorry about that. That should not be the case. Devastator says, hopefully Until Dawn remake and a movie does well so that they can make. Same thing I would say about Days Gone. Don't y'all want a Days Gone 2? I think a Days Gone 2 would be awesome. I heard that they're making a Days Gone movie or something like that. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, but I heard that they're supposed to be making a Days Gone movie. And I'm just like, bro, where is the like, you know what I mean? Like where's the Days Gone 2 at? You know, people been wanting a Days Gone 2 for the longest time. Yo, Jez Gordon. Jez Gaming, what's up, man? What's popping, bro? What's up? What's going on? It says, will your name is, oh, Lord have mercy. He said, well, your name says block me too, so you deserve, oh, Lord have mercy. It says, I want Days Gone 2. Oh yeah, Days Gone 2, man. One of those games, the way how it ended, I'm just like, man, they gotta do another one. You know what I mean? But don't seem like it's happened now. Sony Ben is working on something in the same vein, or kind of like in the same universe or whatever, or maybe taking some ideas from Days Gone, but you know, we'll see, man. Let's see here. Oh, Nola said, these dudes be crying like girls when they get timed out. He says, but they saying crazy stuff in the chat. He said, we mods have a job. Caleb, thank you so much for the one. Thank you so much for the one month. Nola said they be saying crazy stuff in the chat. It says, we mods have a job and we do what we are told. It says, stop the cap. Oh boy. There it is. King Nola just laid it out, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you guys are not spamming, cussing, or saying anything crazy in the chat, then everything is good to go. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should be timed out for religious beliefs. Nobody should be timed out for speaking their minds and saying what they want to say, right? We have a solid community here, and you know, we love everybody, we respect everybody, and that's what it's all about. And we keep it gaming here, you know? So there it is. Ray, what's up, man? He said, yeah, he says, you the man. Nah, I can't be the man if you're the man. Caleb, thank you so much. He said, hey, Marlon, if we are getting both Spider-Man 2 on PC and Wolverine for PS5 next year, is gonna be a huge W for Insomniac Games. Even though last year was rough for them, that hack was just awful. Yes, it was. It was definitely awful last year, but they're gonna be fine. Insomniac is gonna be fine. They're definitely gonna be fine. It says, looking forward to Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. Yeah. He says, hey, love the physical games. Yeah, I know. Me too. But I think what they're going to do is they're going to slowly phase it out. And then they're going to have those detachable disk drives where they're going to have them sold separately, you know. It says, I did not timed anyone out. Okay, Gaskin, I feel you on that. Appreciate y'all giving me a heads up on that. It says, Maxima says, what's good, Marlon? It says, I blame Sony community for not supporting Days Gone. If they did, we would have had Days Gone 2 by now. Yeah, apparently I was hearing rumors that it sold 8 million copies or a little over 8 million copies. I mean, 8 million copies is pretty good, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know, man. Days Gone is just one of those games that I feel like if they would have just done Days Gone 2 and then build it from the ground up on the PlayStation 5. I mean, Days Gone already looks amazing. Even playing it on PS5, it already looks amazing. So can you imagine a Days Gone 2 built from the ground up on PlayStation 5? Oh, man. Or PS5 Pro or something like that. That would be insane. You know what I'm saying? That would just be insane. But hey, you just never know, man. You know, you just never know. It says Wolverine is gonna be crazy. Oh yeah, for sure, bro. Wolverine is gonna be bananas. You say it says you got a lot of respect from me yesterday. It says I know what it's like. Hold on, let me pause the music. You say you got a lot of respect from me yesterday. I know what it's like to talk until I'm blue in the face about what I think is right, while everyone around me tells me I'm wrong. My man, Dear Green, God bless, bro. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you appreciating the grind. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Caleb with the hype train. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for the hype train. He says, Marlon Gaming Nation. He said, Marlon, have you heard Doomsday Part 2 with Eminem? He did. Nah, I haven't heard Benzino. I haven't heard. I heard about it, but I haven't listened to it. That's crazy. That's crazy. It says, are we going to get more titles with 120 FPS? Is that too much power to push out? He says that's more PS5 titles are out and not PS4. I hope so. I do hope so, man. I do hope so, because if not, then maybe the PS5 Pro is going to push that. We'll see what happens, you know. Firestarter says nobody said Gaskin time anybody out, but 3 people got timed out just for saying they don't follow that Bible. It says that's facts. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, yeah, man, that should not be the case. Old school gamer, what are your thoughts on Rise of the Ronin? Rise of the Ronin looks really, really, really good. If you are a fan of Assassin's Creed, or it reminds me of Ghost of Tsushima and stuff like that. If you're a fan of that, then yeah, Rise of the Ronin looks really, really good. I believe it comes out March 22nd. Yes. And we might see some more of it at the next State of Play. Hopefully we can get a demo for it or something like that. But, you know, you never know. We'll see. Let's see here. Insomniac will make a X-Men game in the future. Oh, yep. That's a part of the leak. Let's see here. It says Sony will follow Microsoft. Yeah, they're already doing that. It says anybody wants to buy a Series X for the, it says I'm done with Xbox for now. Not even playing it. Oh, wow. Oh, you're selling your Xbox? Oh, wow. So you're not, so wait, hold on. So you're getting rid of your Xbox. So what about Hellblade 2? When, you know, at the last developer direct, I mean, you're not hyped for Hellblade 2? Stalker 2 later on this year. What else? Avowed? Avowed doesn't intrigue you? Indiana Jones doesn't intrigue you? Wow. Okay. I feel that. It says, do you think that this State of Play might have a God of War 1 and 2 remake? It's possible, but I wouldn't get my hopes up on that. maybe at the PS5 showcase that we're probably going to be getting. Maybe we might get it there. I mean, we'll see what happens. What's up, Day Walker? What's up? Says Call of Duty is getting by. Hey man, hey. I try forewarn people, but you know, people are just saying this and saying, oh, you this, oh, you that, and oh, you this, and oh, you that. So I just say, you know what? Let me just leave it alone. You know what I mean? See, 30% of Sledgehammer, 30% of Sledgehammer's developers are apparently laid off, you know, in the midst of all this, you know, massive layoff stuff that's going on. So we'll see. He says, yo, I'm hyped for Phantom Blade. Me too. Phantom Blade Zero looks really, really good. It says, reach out to Alana Pierce for collaboration. I don't think she would want to collaborate with me. I'm a drop in the bucket. Says, have you noticed any bugs, glitches in The Last of Us 2 PS5? Man, there's like 1 and 2 little glitches here and there, but nothing to where the game is unplayable. Nothing crazy. It says Microsoft needs their own version of Until Dawn. That's how much I enjoy that game. Yeah, you see, Microsoft, they're not really into more of the cinematic type of games like how Sony is. So, man, I miss Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain, talking about Until Dawn. Until Dawn, Detroit Become Human. That was a good game. I really enjoyed that game. And yeah, you know, Until Dawn, Detroit Become Human, and Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain was so good because the reason why I love Heavy Rain, that was a game that really showed you what the PlayStation 3 could do, and also take advantage of the DualShock 6-axis controller. You know what I'm saying? So yes, Heavy Rain was really, really good. Love Heavy Rain. He said, let's see here. It says, Call of Duty got old after Ghosts. Yeah, for sure. So that's not the same. You know, Call of Duty is just not the same. He said, do you think any of the fired Activision devs will be hired by Bungie? It's possible. It's also possible that a lot of developers, or not even developers, a lot of publishers and studios might pick up a lot of these devs. You know, it's going to happen. I said, do you think any of the, I already read that. Indiana Jones and Hellblade 2 looks good, but I have everything on PS5 and it's the main console. Plus Microsoft plans on releasing everything on all consoles anyway, so I can wait. Okay. And then plus you got PC as well. So if you do have a gaming PC or something like that, then feel free. You know, you can play on there. So again, really don't need an Xbox console. He says, I also got a lot of frame drops too. Really? Oh, did you update everything? Did you update the game? He says, yo, I love Until Dawn and Detroit Become Human was so good. I mean, that was a really, really good game. It says, Marlon, do you have a favorite Call of Duty game? Yeah, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. Let me see, which other one? Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. The original Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 2. 3 was okay. And Call of Duty World at War, that was good back in the day. And I remember one Call of Duty, a Big Red one, that was good too as well. But yeah, that's really about it. Everything else is just eh. And Call of Duty 2019 obviously was good. And then what was it? MW2, this actual reboot of MW2, but this newest one is just like MW3, this newest one, nope. It says, I need Rebirth, Stellar Blade, and Silent Hill 2. Oh, those are coming. Those are definitely coming. They said they're all still present. Okay. Said Detroit Become Human needs a sequel, in my opinion. I understand why some people didn't like that game. The story was good. Yeah, it was really good. It definitely was really good. It says people are calling out Nintendo on Twitter over the Switch 2 LCD screen. This thing is not even confirmed yet. The thing is not even confirmed yet, and they're calling. Man, I can't. I seriously cannot. Man, they out here calling. They out here calling them out for something that is not even confirmed yet. It said looking forward to the weekend. They said the WWE Royal Rumble. Nothing but me and my girl. It says play Starfield on the plane. Oh, that's what's up, man. Black Ops and Cold War and Ghost. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Ghost. Yes, Ghost was really good, too. Ghost was really good. They said they need to show some gameplay of Indiana Jones game. Well, they did show a mixture of gameplay. Yo, thank you so much, G-Team. Thank you so much for the follow out on... Thank you for the follow out on Twitch. I appreciate that. Yes, sir. Yeah, appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate y'all. Hit the like button for me, guys. Let's see if we can get over 200 likes on the show. I know that we could do it. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate y'all. I'm wondering where are... Okay, here we go. I'm wondering where's all our stuff at. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, let's see. No, there we go. Yeah, I found it. I was wondering. I was like, wait, what the heck? I could not find it at all. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. It says, y'all sleeping on foam stars? Definitely not my cup of tea. Definitely not my cup of tea. You say hi, Marlon. Good to be here, man. Glad you're okay. Sean Taylor, love you, bro. Much love. Yo, thank you for the follow. Thank y'all for the follow out on Twitch, man. I appreciate it. He said, foam who? It says, what's up, Marlon? How are you? Yeah. I'm getting a little stuffy, man. Coming down with a little cold. Jose, what's up, man? God bless, bro. He says, I know you don't like the layoffs, but 1,600 football players get cut in training camp every year. Some things are just business, brother. We have to keep pushing. Hey, man. As long as them games are pushing, and them games are high quality, and those and those developers that got laid off, they can actually get back their jobs or get hired in the industry, then we good. I said it was too fun though, Marlon. Hey, Loso Banks says, Happy New Year. Love you, King. Much respect. Digital games are a big con because games get removed, delisted. The price for physicals are better. My man. Lasso, my man. Love you, bro. Appreciate you, fam. He says, oh my God, Heavy Rain was my game, and Detroit Becomes Human was it. Push the PS3, PS4 power. Quantum Dream is a real game company. Yeah. Heavy Rain really pushed the PS3, man. Really showed you what the PS3 could do, like I was saying earlier, and really fully utilize the 6-axis controller. You know, it just really did. And so I was like, wow, you know, this is a good game. And then obviously we had Detroit Become Human, and then we had Until Dawn, which, man, I played Until Dawn on PS4. That game was really good. Not gonna lie. It says, I'm going to try Foam Stars because PS Plus, to be honest. Hey, there you go. Jenna, what's up? It says, anyone disrespect you again, please, in the heavy Jamaican accents, give them. Hey, love you, Love you. Love you. Love you, Jenna. You funny. Jenna is funny, man. Jenna is funny. It says Jenna is funny. It says anyone who actually played Foam Stars give it a glowing reviews. Gave it a glowing reviews. I think y'all missing out. We gon' see, KTC. We gon' see. I have the platinum trophy for both Until Dawn and Detroit Become Human. Oh wow, Kendrick, my man. Let's go. Let's go, Kendrick. Let's get it. Oh, you're twitching tonight? You're twitching tonight? Probably not. Probably not, Ray. A little bit under the weather. And then, you know, plus I have my kid today to keep her. So, yeah, I might not be able to do that right now. But definitely will be getting back on there soon. It says so many adults like Pokemon, speaking on it almost like speaking on... Hey, man. It says, what happened to gaming? It says, I'm from the era when we paid $50 for games. Now we got to pay $70 for games. Yeah. Hey, man, I'm telling you, this is why we got to demand better. You know what I'm saying? This is why we got to speak up because, you know, we got to get as much value and as much quality as possible. Like we have to. Oh, Red Dead. Oh, yeah. Red Dead Redemption 2 is goated. Red Dead Redemption 2 is goated for sure. Red Dead Redemption 2 is goated. He said Power World is getting sued by Nintendo. Nintendo is investigating. So I've heard. We'll see what comes out of it. It says I don't have to hit attention. Let's just say I got one for Until Dawn, but not Detroit. Oh, just yet? Okay, got you. Make sure y'all thumbs up the stream if y'all enjoying the stream. Subscribe to the channel. All right. Any more questions? Tag me at Marlin Gaming Nation. Appreciate y'all. If you have any more questions, super chats are welcome. Gifted members are welcome. Appreciate you guys, man. He said, "You the man, get well." Hey, listen, Ray. I'm trying to be like you, bro. Ray, come on, man. Come on. I'm trying to get like you. Ray. You are the man. Listen, I can't be the man if you're the man. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? I played a demo of Tekken 8, but not the actual game. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I haven't played it yet. Hype Friday. It says, nah, it's the other way around, fam. Stop the cap. Nope. You're the man. Listen, I can't be the man if you're the man. You know what I'm saying? You're the man, bro. He says, what happened? What do you mean? What do you mean? I thought you said you didn't need that. It was either one or the other. They say Arthur Morgan is the best video game character ever made. Hey, there you go. There you go. One of the greatest, huh? Yeah. Come on, get boy. Come on, Dutch. Lenny. Come on, get boy. Come on, yeah. Oh man, it says come out. It says 13. It says Mick Sean. It says do you see PlayStation changing the price of online gaming anytime soon? $75 a year is is a lot. Oh, yeah, it's probably going to go up. They just recently went up on it. They're probably going to go up on it again, bro. You know, they're probably with inflation, with everything else is going on right now. Hey, man, I'm just saying. Hey, there was a video that I've done with Arthur Morgan's voice. I don't even know if I can even find it right now. It is somewhere. Let me see if I can find it real quick. This was back in the apartment days, man. I don't even know if I can find it right now. Let me see if I can find it. It was so funny, bro. I got to see if I can find it from the apartment. Oh, wait. Is this it? Hold on. Let me see. Okay, nah, this is not it. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Sounds about right. Them old Driscoll boys. Sounds about right. I know my rights, boy.
Says, what is your dream car? Dream car, 4Runner. Mustang GT. Yeah, 4Runner and a Mustang GT. He says, I'm going to start switching to Xbox because PlayStation is pricey. He says that we need to realize that game prices are going up because of inflation. Yep, bad leadership. Says we need to vote right for the next leader. Yeah, real talk. Real talk, man. That's why I said we got to speak up. We got to speak up, my G. We got to speak up, man. We have to, bro, because if we don't, you know, nothing changes unless you make a change. So, you know, I've always said that, you know what I mean? Nothing changes unless you make a change. I play Injustice 2 a lot. Okay, that's what's up. But seriously, though, on a note, guys, I love y'all. Thank y'all for the support, man. Yeah, I'm going to get me something to eat. I want some soup right now. I want some soup. I need some soup right now. So I'm going to get me some soup because typically soup, for some reason, allows me to feel a little bit better. So I'm going to get me some soup made. And I'm going to try to feel better for you guys. We'll see about tomorrow. Like I said, if I don't get to do it this weekend, I'll try the members only stream, the first members only stream. I'll try to do it, squeeze it into next week. But I'm going to try to see if I can feel a little bit better and stuff like that for you guys. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure, Ray. We got to catch up on that Call of Duty, bro. Say, hey, Marlon, what's your second channel? Stay tuned. It's going to be a car channel. And then I'm going to have a Nintendo channel. That I'm going to be starting up here really, really soon to coincide with the main channel. Okay. Say, hey, man, he said, did you hear about the Florida Joker? Oh, yeah. Talking about he wants to be a part of the game. Now, before he was suing Rockstar and stuff like that. Now, all of a sudden, he wants to be a part of the game. Let's see if Rockstar responds to that. All right. So I love y'all. Hit the like button if you did enjoy the stream today. Thank y'all so much for liking the stream, sharing the stream, talking, chilling with us during the Q&A. And thank y'all for the super chats. It definitely does help out our show. Let's see. Hopefully we might get some big announcements this weekend to force me to stream this weekend. We'll see. But I'm going to try to take care of my health and, try to not be so stuffy because, the weather and everything is getting a little crazy. So love y'all, man. Be blessed. Be easy. Oh, yeah. I'll definitely get that toilet flush sound effects working for you guys. Be blessed, be easy, and as usual, please, like the great Etika would say, please have yourself a doggone good one. Stay warm out there, guys, in this cold weather and stuff, and take care of your health. I love y'all. Be blessed, be easy, and peace. I see you guys, man. I love y'all. He said, oh, get some jerk chicken soup. Oh, yeah. I'm going to hold you to that one, man. I love you. Appreciate y'all. Peace.